So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the dark funnel or the traffic apocalypse. The last time Steve was on, we talked about how nobody's clicking the blue links anymore. They're getting their research done in Perplexity. They're having conversations with Claude. They're consuming your stuff and DIYing some solutions. And there's a lot of the buying journey that we just don't see anymore. And so I want to pull at that thread a little more, because where I feel like we didn't cover enough the last time Steve was here is like, how can you influence the right buyers until they're ready to talk to a salesperson? Because I think that we talked about getting found. Now I want to talk about, how do we make that lead convert when we don't know what they're doing or who's even doing? So I'm going to leave it there. And Steve, you were here before, so why don't you touch it off? Like,
all right. So,
okay, the funnel doesn't exist. It's ancient, right? But
social media broke the funnel years ago, and we refused to accept it, right? If you think about awareness, consideration, decision, and then ultimately you want that bottom piece where they're talking about you. Yeah. Social media allowed us to come into that funnel anywhere we wanted to. Where Google ads were bottom of funnel, Google displays, top of funnel, display and programmatic, top of funnel. But then even LinkedIn breaks the funnel and people can push in from anywhere. But now with AI, well, first of all, we're not seeing information. Most of the AI traffic you see, all of the AI traffic you see from Google comes in as organic, and all the other AI tools come in as direct traffic for the most part, unless they specifically click a link to your website, and then you collect some of that data. So the messy middle of starting to research a product and actually buying a product, the messy middle is sort of this big gray area right now that's very, very difficult to see. And what we're talking to our customers about is own the research phase, which means get your visibility in order, make sure you're part of those conversations. In fact, I'm even telling people now that if your AI visibility is so low on ChatGPT, invest in GPT ads, because you'll gain some visibility to own a little bit of the middle, because you can look for products in ChatGPT and it'll give you a top 5. And then you'll say, well, the product I know isn't there. And then if you say, what about summer? And they'll go, oh, summer's one of the best. Absolutely. But it wasn't part of their consideration set. It's over here in the database. So it's this crazy place where we're trying to figure out how to control and own that middle piece to get people to conversion.